So simple websites equal big profits. That's what we're talking about in this video vlog. My name is Dan Brock, the Deadbeat super affiliate from deadbeat.com. And if you want to go from suits and commutes to online income while you snooze, then hit that subscribe button and tick that bell icon right now. Okay, so on my YouTube channel and my emails recently, I've been getting several comments about people saying that my websites are just crude looking and that there's no way that they work. They look like something back in the 1990s. And I agree with that. But what I found is that those simple websites, after a lot of testing, outperform very ornate, expensive websites tenfold. See, it's not about form, right? It's about making money, isn't it? And that is the difference between nice looking and crappy looking. You can either make it look good or you can either make it make you money. Which one do you want? So with that said, in this video, what I'm going to do is compare some of my websites to some of the bigger, more name brand websites like apple.com, and you will see a lot of similarities in the design. See, it's all about function. So with that said, let's jump right on into it. Here we go. All right, so first example on the chopping block here is my new website I've been working on, deadbeat.com. So glad I got that domain. I feel so good knowing that I own deadbeat.com. Okay, so this is a format that I use over and over and over again. In fact, mostly every website I use typically follows this format, and when I compare it to apple.com, you will see exactly why. So one thing I want to point out is you'll notice every website I have typically has a very, very small header with the logo up top, and the links here, we extend no longer than, I think it was 100 pixels or something like that. I see a big mistake that people make is that their header will literally take up the entire first frame of the website. Now, the reason why that's a problem is because it doesn't suck your user into your content. So the first piece of content is always the first line on your page here. So even this is too much content. I'm going to work this down a little bit over time. And like any piece of art out there, you have to look at every website like a piece of art or a sculpture. You hone it in over time, and I'm slowly going to carve that in and make it into something nice. But where I'm getting at is, boom, the first thing for any viewer to read is that first headline right there, right at the top. No way you can miss out on this, and then we go into the sub headline. Okay, so that's always like that, and then from here I've displayed all the deadbeats who are taking part in the deadbeat revolution. This is something I'm very proud of, so I really want this to go to the top, and really it helps to give your site some social proof. So I worked that in, and you'll notice that we have a sub headline, and here are the actions that anyone who can take that lands on deadbeat.com, and that is to either get the website training or get the YouTube training. So this typically breaks the rule that I like to adhere to, which is to only have one defined action. But with this particular type of website, it's breaking that rule purposely because I understand that some people are interested. You think about it yourself. Like, would you rather build a website or would you rather make a YouTube video? Typically, it's two different types of people that I'm speaking to here. So I've broken that into two different actions to take here. So that is the one action. The other action is to get any deadbeat that lands on the page here to become a member of the Deadbeat Revolution, which I think is going to be a very important movement in the world. I think this is going to go nuts as far as really taking the world by storm. Mark my words on that. So when you go to deadbeat.com, you'll notice I have a little link here to join the Deadbeat Revolution Facebook group because I really want to turn this into a movement and a community. Okay, so you'll see very, very tightly defined website just on the first page, and I will increase this with guides and posts and all that stuff over time. Now, we're going to compare this to apple.com, and you will see some very striking similarities here. So here it is, and I hope I don't get in trouble for this. So just in case, I love Apple products. I have an iMac, I have an iPhone, I have Apple earbuds, I have it all. They are a great company. So here we are at apple.com. Do you see any similarities? Small headline. They have their logo. Now you'll notice they have no words there. That is because Apple has such a very recognizable brand image, their logo, that there is no need to put Apple next to there. But you'll notice they've done that for a tactical reason. Less words to show on the screen. So look at that. They got their nav bar up top combined with their header and their logo, and boom, just like my site, there's the headline. Subheadline right underneath that. We have the two options to buy or learn more. So do you see some similarities here? Headline, subheadline, and two options to learn more or invest in Tube Tycoon. Now you'll notice that I've made a mistake, and that is I have too much content going on up here. So over time, like I said, I'm going to work this down and create this style of effect. Now, one thing I really want to point out, if you look subconsciously down here, do you see that there is an arrow? Imagine, see how the text is going down, it's creating almost an arrow effect. That is not by accident. It's not by accident. So the reason why is this is a subconscious trigger for you to either read what we have to read here or scroll down. Okay, and you'll see that Apple has multiple objectives here for you, and it's the same exact reason why my deadbeat.com has multiple objectives. You might not be interested in an iPhone. You might not be interested in an iPad. Maybe you want some Air iPads or iMac or watch. Now, this is one of those rare occasions where you may break that rule where you only have one product to offer. Simply because this is such a luxury kind of self-identity thing, you kind of need to give people multiple options. But like, you know, the car for the Henry Ford Model T is like, you can get it in black only. This is one of the only rare exceptions because of the creativity aspect of it. Okay, so you'll see that's very, very close to what I do for every single website, and this is tested, tried, and true. So here's another one of my sites. This is an affiliate site. You'll notice, again, same small header, very few links, only one thing for you to do when you land on the page. So you've seen this in some of my other videos. I give the viewer one option, that is to read the content, watch the video, and then buy the product. So this really funnels people down. The simplicity works. Now I get comments all the time, oh bro, your website looks like it's from 1990s. And I agree fully. It looks like it's from the 1990s. All right, do you really care if it looks like great? You know, you have this big artistic piece of work, or do you want to make money? So that's what it comes down to, in my opinion. I'd rather make money than have some, you know, fancy dancy looking thing. By the way, I have a recent video I released. At the top right, there'll be a little card that's going to pop up. Click that if you want to learn how to make this type of website step by step. Okay, and this is another different website. This does not have a header. I've gone right into the headline right here because I want maximum focus on that and the video. But you'll notice, same idea. Not much, for only one thing for you to do. Read the headline, watch the video, and scroll down and look at the bonus package that I have to offer. So I'm actually going to release a video in the next few days, maybe over the weekend, about how to use bonuses to make more money with affiliate commissions with an affiliate program that you're promoting. So keep an eye out for that. And I'm actually going to give you guys this template for free, and this will be available in the Deadbeat Revolution Facebook group. All right, so you'll be able to get this template and use it for yourself. The real benefit of this is, and I'm gonna break this down later, is that we have to really stack the value, and the viewer can then buy the offer, which is this mouth guard. I'm gonna break this down more later. This really helps boost your conversion rate. So that's another example of a site that I use. And here is another example, one of mine. This is for Tube Tycoon. This is my favorite program right now. This is essentially what I do every day. And you'll notice it's one thing only. That is to come to the page, check out my student results who are doing very well with the program. Here, an outline of what's in it, some user testimonials, success stories, the bonus breakdown, which incredible bonus packages there, and that's it. It's very simple. So that's tubetycoon.com/yes if you want to check that out. If you don't have the program, get the program. It is worth every penny and then some. And let's compare this to Microsoft. So Microsoft is a little bit more graphic intensive, and I personally don't like this, but I'm going to trust that Microsoft has done their job with testing. You can see here, though, they still follow the very simple headline, and even still, the amount of text on the screen here, this is pretty obvious. We don't have much to do. We have the headline and a quick little sub-headline and buy now. So they're like, let's get to the point. See, people's attention span is so small nowadays, you have to really kind of chunk everything down. You'll see in this particular thing, not much text going on here with this type of offers that they have for strategic reasons. I guarantee you they've tested everything to do here. So let's just click on one, see what happens. They're going to build in a list there. This is one of those exceptions where they have taken up a lot of screen time here. I'm going to bet that they've tested this, but I'd recommend you guys to avoid doing this. But I think what they're trying to do here is really give that lifestyle kind of hip feeling to their products. Like they're trying to create that Apple image. So I think there's a dual purpose here that they're going for, but still they have simplicity and the product. We have a headlines broken down, really graphic intensive. And the reason why I'm showing you Microsoft here is I want you to guys know there is always an exception to the rule. Now, I really do believe there's a rule of thumb in general, but sometimes you can break the rules and get rewarded for it. So I don't know whether or not Microsoft.com is working for them. I'm gonna assume that it is because they're such a big company. But you can see here why sometimes it may help to go against the grain and try something out that's different. Now, with that said, go with the rule of thumb first and then try being different a little bit later with your website. It's just not worth trying to experiment and fail right off the bat. Why not just go for the successful route, right? Okay, so has that been a big eye-opener for you? I hope it has been, and if you found value in this video, please hit that like button, give me some of that YouTube loving, and more importantly, what did you learn in this video? Comment below, let me know how you're going to change your campaigns, what you're going to do from this point forward to simplify your process, and in return, or in turn, make more money doing so. So comment below, let me know how you feel about that. I'm curious just to know what your thoughts are. And also, if you have any friends interested in the topic of affiliate marketing or anything like that, share this video with them. This just helps get the Deadbeat mojo going. With that said, my name is Dan Brock, the Deadbeat Super Affiliate from Deadbeat.com. And also, before you go, make sure you check out my most recent video about how to make an affiliate website for free from scratch as a complete beginner. And make sure you subscribe to the Deadbeat Revolution right there. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.